Alright, so we're closing out our 4-part series on squats with probably the most difficult squatting movement that we include, and that's going to be the overhead squat. So this is a big challenge for a lot of people, mainly because the full body is involved in this, and if there's any type of mobility restriction, it's going to show in this movement. So the exercise is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to have a barbell in an overhead position. So let's talk about what that actually looks like. So what we're looking for is this stable base. So I have my head, my arms here, and then that barbell is of course going to be across here. And your hands are going to be in a relatively wide position. So if you've ever done any type of snatching movements, your snatch grip or the distance between your hands is going to be the same in this movement as it is for that. Now, the position of the barbell itself in an overhead position is going to be different than you might think. So, if I look at someone from the side, I have my head, my body, here's your eyes, I'm looking forward. The arm is going to be overhead. And most people would think that I want that barbell about in line with my eye, maybe a little bit behind that. In essence, where you want that barbell is centered directly over the back of that head. So, this is going to be kind of the epicenter of where that barbell is going to be. Again, if I trace a line straight down, it should run straight by the back of that head, through my shoulder, through my hips, and then the back of my foot. And that's going to be kind of your center or your point of equilibrium in this. If you come too far forward in this, what's going to happen is that barbell is going to come crashing down. You can maintain that up to a certain amount of weight, but at a certain point, it's just going to be inevitable that it's going to come forward. And same thing if that barbell comes too far backwards, what's going to happen is it's going to drive you forward, and what you're going to have to eventually do is to dump that barbell here. So, with this movement, I like to wear wrist wraps in this. Some people don't like it, but what I find is that a lot of people find they have some type of wrist pain just because if we look at how that wrist is positioned in this. So if I look at my hand on that barbell here, there's my hand, here's your barbell, and then my plate, and then I look at my forearm. So if my forearm is in a near vertical position here, there's not going to be a whole lot of stretch and tension on the outside of that wrist. Now, if I change that and went to more of a position where it's angled like that, you can see that there's going to be a lot more stretch on the outside of that wrist. And so a lot of people, they'll wear these wrist wraps just for that little bit of extra support to help keep that barbell in that position and keep that wrist nice and safe. So, once I have that, again, when I grab that barbell, I want to come to my snatch position in this. Barbell is going to go overhead. I want to keep those shoulders actively shrugging up towards the ceiling, because if I relax that, then that strength of the triangle is going to be compromised. So I'm overhead. Once I'm here, again, nice big chest, especially as you come down in this. Keep that barbell right at the back of the head, and then back up. It's a tough movement, guys. Start out with something light. So for example, if this barbell is too much for me, what I can use is just an empty PVC pipe. I can work with that until my mobility eventually gets better and better, and then go from there, gradually adding weight.